Good afternoon. We have gathered to make a statement to the community that District Attorney Pam Price has failed the people of the East Bay, and we are uniting to seek her recall from office. Not something that any of us take lightly, but a responsibility we all carry so that we all can feel more safe and have less anxiety as we live our lives in the community. Standing behind me are many family members who lost loved ones to violent crime. And violent crimes are on the rise in the East Bay. And there's a straight line between somebody who came into one of the highest regarded district attorney offices in the country and brought a pro-criminal approach to law enforcement. The district attorney of the county is the highest law enforcement officer in the county. But Pam Price doesn't act that way. The cops catch and Price releases. The cops catch and Price releases. Violent robberies and burglaries and home invasion robberies continue to be on the rise. Go to any Target, CVS, grocery store in the community, and most of what you need, you have to ring a button to have somebody at the store come get for you, because our retail centers are being ravaged. When crime goes up, everything else we value goes down. The quality of our schools for our kids, home values, resources that can go into a community, and a business's willingness to want to take a risk and start a business. Now, we need criminal justice reform in America. We need it in California. The Alameda County District Attorney's Office was one of the first in the country to create a family justice center, to have a all-in-one stop shop for community members to get the resources they need. That's not enough. We need to continue to make sure that non-violent drug offenders who are committing crimes because of addiction or mental health get the services that they need. But that's not what's happening here. You're seeing that gun enhancements, which are meant to deter individuals from using the gun in a commission of a robbery, are not being charged. You're seeing that individuals who committed triple murders are getting single-digit sentences and being asked to plead to just one murder. And judges who were defense attorneys or prosecutors prior to being on the bench across the board are ridiculing these sentences. And victims are not seeing adequate communication between the district attorney's office and their families. That's not right.
Right. That's right.
That's not right. The Alameda County District Attorney's Office changed my life in two ways. First, when it prosecuted me as a criminal. And second, 5 years later, when it showed mercy on me and hired me as a deputy district attorney. I didn't have any connections to the office. My parents weren't in politics and would never know a congressman until their son was elected as one. But that office hired me and it gave me a shot. And for 7 years I worked in that office. And I worked under the mantra that we don't seek justice. I worked under the mantra that we don't seek wins and we don't count losses. We seek justice. That was the mantra of the office. We seek justice. That office produced great prosecutors like Lowell Jensen, Jimmy Panetta, who now serves in Congress, Kamala Harris, who went on to be a district attorney, an attorney general, a senator, and a vice president. And it produced Earl Warren, who said that in our civilized life, law floats in a sea of ethics. And it's not just DA Price's approach to criminal justice that is a problem. It's that she has prosecuted her political opponents, people who work in the office. She's destroyed reputations.
Yep. That's right.
The Attorney General had to throw a case out because he found it so politically motivated and completely lacking evidence.
Yep.
She's either fired or run out of the office dozens of the most talented, diverse attorneys any district attorney's office can enjoy. In a legal filing, a fired employee said that District Attorney Price declared that the media and the Asian community are her enemies.
Wow.
And she has banned the press and denied credentials for the few press conferences that she's willing to hold. We deserve better.
That's right. Much better.
I don't approach this lightly. I know that Ms. Price and I are in the same political party, but this isn't about a political party. It's about the safety of the community.
That's right.
Our criminal justice system is supposed to be an adversarial system. And I respect and admire the public defenders, the court-appointed counsel, and the private defense bar who I worked with for 7 years. Their job was to hold a prosecutor's feet to the fire to make sure we proved every element of our case beyond a reasonable doubt. That adversarial system must be in place and it must work. But what we have right now is 2 defense tables in every Alameda County courtroom. There's 2 defense tables and there's no prosecutor. And this recall is about putting a prosecutor and accountability back into place so we all can be safe.
Yeah. That's right.
I want to acknowledge a very brave person who lost her son, Blake, back in April